can I count as my favorite type of cooked meat? Because I am cooked right now.
No. I just don't do people's expectations.
All right. Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon. Thank you for joining us once again, the Monsters of Gaming. I am Kaiju Hasn't Slept in 3 Nights K. With me here is Juggernaut Jared.
Yep.
Necro Nick.
Hello.
And a top 10 list. It's been since 2016 since we've done one of these. We decided to make it because not only is it hot as hell, but it's something simple. Too bright. Why is it so bright? Stop being bright. So this is very simple. We're going to do top 10 of favorite types of meat. Now, I've added a little bit more because I've also mentioned how much I like them as in how much what I want to cook them with. So, you will also see that I have a very big sweet tooth when it comes to meats. Unlike certain people I know who prefer the taste of blood.
I like blood and sweet. Or sweet and blood together for me.
Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to go through our lists. Now, Necro, since you suggested this, you have the choice of choosing who will go first.
Yeah.
Juggy, starting with number 10, what are your favorite types of meat?
Kielbasa.
Ooh, I didn't even put that on my list. That's actually a good one. Is that number 10?
Yep.
Number 10, kielbasa. Kielbasa is really good, and I do believe you can actually make it out of different types of meat. The pork kielbasa, oh my goodness.
I've seen chicken kielbasa.
My wife will go and buy those.
It's good. I've seen it.
She'll buy those summer kielbasas, and she'll just devour the thing. If you don't take it away from her, she will eat the whole thing. All right, man. So, what about number 9?
It does remind you of you.
So, Jug, kielbasa's number 10. So, what's number 9 for your list?
Wait, what? What's number 9? 9?
Or are we going to go? Oh, wait, we should probably go in order.
Yeah, we probably should. Everyone do 10, 9, yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll go next. My number 10 is one that I can only get once per year. But my wife makes it. And it's so good that I drool a bit. It's her fall apart / fall asleep turkey. She doesn't just coat it with garlic butter. She fills it, injects it, molds it, rubs it down. It's basically a block of butter surrounding a turkey.
But you haven't salted it.
What?
That's because you haven't cooked it himself.
No, that'd be what Nick would do.
That is true.
So, Nick, what is your number 10 to meat?
I understand the corned beef. There's two of my favorite meals to do with it. One's called shilling shingle, if you haven't ever heard of that.
Mother approves.
Mother has.
You're welcome.
And the second is to make a grilled cheese out of it.
Haven't tried that.
The only time I have ever used corned beef is as fishing bait.
It's not like the traditional corned beef that you would buy as like for a traditional Irish meal. It's the deli slice kind. A little different flavoring.
I don't care if it's made from the meat of the gods themselves. I'm catching myself a catfish. I saw a video the other day. A fellow has 3 triplets, and he covered their feet in peanut butter, and they were these the walkers, the ones that bounce up and down. And the fellow was sitting there, and as the catfish would swim up to try and eat it off the kid's feet, he was grabbing it and throwing it on land for the people to catch. Nico, you're not looking too good, buddy. You okay?
I'm okay. You were looking a little green.
Now he's looking yellow. Now he's looking red. Nick, so
I was screen after the video.
Juggy, number 9.
Number 9 for me is also something that people get in their emails.
Spam.
Another fishing bait. Good to know.
I gotta agree with that on this one. If I'm going for ham, I'm going for ham, not spam.
Come on. It's quick, it's easy, it's something that you can actually survive off of if you have a high salt tolerance.
I'll give you credit for those. Those are all good percentages. And it's also pretty cheap stuff, too.
Yeah.
I would just prefer not to eat it. But I've also seen people make spam and cheese omelets. So, I mean,
You're kind of putting down the official meat of Hawaii.
no, it's not meat. It's just stuff posing as meat. Spam. I should be careful because my next one has Hawaiian in it too, damn it. At number 9, I prefer pork kebabs, specifically from the shoulder and with a nice Hawaiian glaze on them. Pork shoulder kebabs make very nice, very tender bites if cooked properly. Other than that, you going?
Oh, good.
Throw a couple of vegetables, some pineapples, some cherries on there. You're done. Yours right, Nick?
I will go with a good rack of ribs, preferably seasoned with like brown sugar while grilling, and then topped with what it's actually a meal I had yesterday. And then topped with Kinder's hickory brown sugar barbecue.
Not bad. I haven't had the Kinder's hickory smoked barbecue. Wait, yes I did. I had that for dinner tonight.
Hickory brown sugar.
Yeah, I had that for dinner tonight. I put on my burgers. Okay, well, I would fully agree. That is a good meal. In fact, I'm not going to lie, ribs are on my list as well, just a little higher up.
We also had cornbread muffins, but more like cornbread and bread.
But that isn't a meat, Necro.
I know, but I'm just telling you what my meal is.
Stop making this melting man jealous already. Juggy, can we get a number 8, please?
Number 8 for me is pepperoni.
I won't lie. I can take an entire packet of pepperonis and just sit down and eat them.
Try this. Take a plate, put a piece of paper towel on the bottom, put pepperoni on the paper towel, and put paper towel on top, microwave 45 seconds.
I might actually have to take you up on that offer and try it later on. Simple, easy.
Because it makes pepperoni chips.
It's simple and easy, and it's cheap, too. I like that, Jug. I like that a lot. Kudos to you. I may have just found a new recipe from you. Now, for me, number 8 is something I've had a lot of. I mean, talking a lot of, and that's deer, a.k.a. venison ribs. And as usual, I like to have myself a nice Hawaiian-style sauce on them. So once again, sweet, savory, etc.
You guys stop knocking their fucking Hawaiians at this rate down with their fucking spam.
Listen, I'm only knocking their spam. It's not like I'm going to tell them that the pineapple on pizza is wrong, because it's not. It's right. Fight me.
Yeah, because I think my buddy Joella watches this occasionally.
Fight me. I'll fight you for that one. I will stand by Hawaiian pizza. It's one of the best pizzas in the world.
Yeah, for making fun of Hawaiian.
No, I'm not
Hawaiian.
No,
Hawaii.
I want to make fun of the people in California because I got so many friends there. Love you guys. All right, so I'm definitely going. But if you ever have the chance to eat venison ribs that have been slow cooked, oh, it doesn't matter what sauce you put on them, they're so good. I'm already just thinking about it. Okay, Nick. Here's number 8.
I'm probably gonna go with something that I know Kyle had to have. And that is my grandfather's homemade Polish kielbasa.
Yes, I can honestly say his grandfather used to make the absolute best in kielbasa. Homemade and everything.
Love you guys.
Love you too. And just between you and me, Polish kielbasa is how it's made. You know, I will eat a summer kielbasa, no problem. But if I have the choice between a kielbasa that's semi-made or one that's made by the Polish, I will devour the Polish, no problem. Especially if she's good looking. I'm just kidding, just kidding.
The first time you said that about what was named kielbasa.
Well, I'll pretend you are. So, Juggy, we're going for number 7. My God, all 4 of these. Number 7, Juggy.
7 is filet mignon.
Okay, I will have to fight people with this one. I don't like filet mignon. The reason is,
The tender.
but it's so costly.
That's one of the reasons why it's so low on my list.
Well, okay, I'll give you that. Like, it's good to have, but it costs so much. It's like, maybe like $15 a pound or something like that. Like, it's nuts.
Yep.
Any thoughts on that one, Negro?
Well, actually, I'll bring my thoughts with my number 7.
Okay, then I will go with my number 7.
Yeah.
Now, my number 7 is one of my favorite cuts of beef there is. And it's going to kind of go against him here. I like a good beef tenderloin. Especially if it's baked or fried in a nice, like, honey garlic sauce.
Okay.
That comes out really good. I'm sorry. And the worst part is tenderloin ain't that cheap.
Well, technically, tenderloin is part of the filet mignon family.
Yeah, I think it's only like $11 a pound or something like that. So it's only like a little cheaper. By the way, America, can we lower the prices on beef, please? I don't know why it's up so high, but I hate anyone who does that. Give me your number 7.
So mine is going to be big in the sense for some kind of animal, obviously. You can't make specials on birthdays, but it is a bison steak.
Well, a bison is an animal, Necro.
I know. It's not quite beefy.
No, it's got a nice gamey taste to it. It's got a nice gamey taste.
Family, I don't think. I'm not sure what bison would be underneath.
Oh,
There's a certain taste and tenderness and even the juiciness of bison that you can't get with beef.
now,
I actually prefer that over a plain mignon.
I do believe that bison is considered a herd animal and thus a more of a member of the cow family.
Okay.
But I'm just trying to guess that here. I'm not an animalologist. I can't tell you. I will say that I learned specifically from a girlfriend the difference between a bison and a buffalo, and it's quite damning different. So I'm not even gonna go into that one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Juggernaut. Can we go with your number 6?
To piss some people off. When I actually have had this, horse.
Nothing wrong with horse. I've had horse.
I've had horse.
In fact, I know that you and Neko both had horse, and you both had cat too. Because we all sat there that one day and ate those sweet and sour chickens from that restaurant up the hill that turned out to be. Well, we had a restaurant up the hill that was using cats to shore up their meat. So I can vouch for that one. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with horse meat. There's very few countries in the world that actually don't eat horse meat. So
I mean, hell, look at the old Whopper controversy.
I love when Burger King said, I love hearing Burger King go, you think it's bad for McDonald's has 20% horse meat anyway. But no, I won't lie, horse is a very nice, strong tasting meat, and I don't really think there's any sauces that go bad with it. It's more of a blander tasting meat, but man, if you can get a hold of it, if you're a horse aficionado or a brony or whatnot, I'm not saying kill horses. Okay? I'm just saying, I'm just saying, you're talking to a guy who's eaten skunk, snake, and shark in the same day. It does not bother me what meat comes from. I like eating. I'm what you call a very happy carnivore.
We're talking to a man that alligator and owned a condo with his great uncle, and then went fishing on a boat kind of sharks and many other fishes that were kind of not legal. And so I love.
Well, for my number 7, I actually have a surprise. It's not a Hawaiian style meat this time. But it is beef tenderloin, and I really like beef tenderloin in like a nice honey garlic sauce.
But they just do beef tenderloin?
Good night. Hang on a
Yeah,
second.
we're on 6, buddy.
Oh, we're on 6. Oh, sorry. I said that one last time then, didn't I? Number 6.
Yeah, you just want to don't sleep.
It's like, yeah,
Me
I had to count. I'm sorry. Oh. Okay, this is actually one I think we can all agree on. A nice rack of pork ribs.
Yeah, but it's on my list.
I prefer mine in an apple butter sauce, though. Have you ever had apple butter?
No.
I've only had it as a sauce, but my wife knows how to cook it, so maybe I can get her to cook some and send it to you guys. It's good stuff. Should just eat it out of the jar, folks. Okay, Nick, number 6, please.
Mine is going to go to any kind of weird, either steak, kebab. That's my favorite, and by far turkey. Pure turkey.
There's nothing wrong with venison jerky. It's one of the best types I've ever had. Only beaten out by boar jerky. That's it. That's the only thing that's ever beat out venison jerky in my life.
Agreed. Except for maybe that brisket jerky.
Well, that's brisket. Brisket's a whole different animal in my opinion because, well, not a whole different animal, but I mean like a flavor and a texture, you know. It's like saying, like, what's the difference between a tenderloin and a rump roast? Eat them. You'll know the difference.
Yep.
That's all. You don't even need to look. Blindfold yourself. You will know the difference. Juggy, we are halfway through. Number 5.
Shoulder. Pork shoulder.
That was my number 9. Anything in particular for your pork shoulder?
Probably slow smoke.
Oh,
To make nice pulled pork.
oh, you're making me hungry, man, and it's too hot to be hungry.
But also, you're going to have a little cooker around there that way, too.
Have you guys ever seen the make your own slow cooker videos?
No.
They are so easy to make, but they're not professional. Well, number 5 is,
Right now, we're currently saying 6 quarter, 8 quarter, and 10 or 14 quarter. That's a big roaster that can act as a slow cooker. So, I'm good on slow cooker too.
so number 5 is going to sound kind of strange because it's not as savory as the others, but I bloody well love it. Either chicken or duck cutlets in like a buttery or cheesy sauce. I love poultry. I love it. And the worst part is it's horrible, but if they're all cooked identical, it's very hard for me to tell the difference between them. Even turkey. You cook them just right, add the right cheesy or buttery sauce to them, I can't tell the difference. I just love them. And the only reason I didn't add wings to this list is that's in my special mentions list that I'll bring up later. Necro, number 5.
Veal cutlets.
Baby cow cutlets!
What?
Baby cow cutlets! Woo!
That's veal cutlets.
You know, I've only had
Probably in a batter and fried like a chicken pan veal, but yeah.
I was gonna say, I've only eaten veal twice. Once was in veal parmesan from Stouffer's, and I'm pretty sure that wasn't all veal. And the other was the deep fried veal that your dad made me because I was going to go to the fair one year, but I couldn't make it because it was rained out. And he goes, "I'll just make some for you right here." And slapped it in. I didn't even know you had veal on hand. He just slapped it all together. Okay, Jeff.
We used to make a pretty damn good veal cutlet around here, but no one's just anymore. Love it.
You know what? I want to stop for a second and say I shopped for my wife the other night. So we were talking. This is off camera. This is off filter. or you're talking about Stromboli. She doesn't realize that she never realized I only ever had Stromboli from King's. I have never had Stromboli from anywhere else in the world, and she was like, "What?" Yeah, I never had it. Never. Nope. Juggy, can we see your number 4?
4. Boneless skinless chicken breast, marinated in Italian dressing.
Okay. I like it.
The only time I will eat Italian dressing, Jug. The only time I will eat Italian dressing, baby. Right there, man. Right there. High five. That's a nice.
The next time you're up here, you need to have a chicken speedy then.
Oh, yeah. Speedies are basically... They're Italian dressing mixed with other things to make them taste better. Now, the other one is kind of something I hold pride to. I enjoy a ham, but I have it in my homemade sauce. So my homemade sauce is basically melted brown sugar, mixed in with apple pie filling, and then boiled down to become a sticky goo, and then poured over.
Oh, okay.
You've had it before, Nick.
Yeah.
I bought the temporary pan because we had to throw it out because of what it did to the bottom of the pan. It's the only reason why I don't cook it up here, because once that stuff cools, you're basically looking at freaking Gorilla Glue on the bottom of your... Yeah, you don't want that. You buy a 10 pan for that. So if you want it, we gotta buy a 10 pan for the dollar store or something. My actual apple pie sauce.
Oh,
You've never had it before. Necro.
are you from...
Unless there's number 4, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going with chicken wings.
Chicken wings. Ooh. Is there a particular sauce, or you just like chicken wings?
I love chicken wings. It's gotta be one of my favorite meals.
You'll understand why chicken wings will not be found on my list later on. Number 3, my friend.
Metal.
What?
Bronze medal. This is number 3, the bronze medal.
Yep.
Deep fried turkey breast.
Okay.
I've never had a deep fried turkey breast before. That sounds interesting.
Think of it as a deep fried turkey, but just the smaller turkey breast.
Never had deep fried turkey.
It's very juicy because, you know, a lot of people inject it with like salt and stuff like that. They brine it.
Ah. Okay, well, for my bronze medal, it's a 2-way tie, unfortunately. I can't really pick between the two. They're both from the brisket. Okay? Beef brisket or pork brisket. They're both briskets. And I prefer them in a sweet and savory sauce. I actually prefer them in Sweet Baby Ray's Hawaiian sauce. But I've also had them in like their hickory brown sugar. Very good. Very tasty. I can't stand brisket because it tastes so good. Necro, can we get your bronze medal?
My bronze medal goes to the swordfish steak.
You just gotta ruin steak more for me, don't you?
Swordfish steak.
I know what swordfish steak is, and actually it's a nice commodity in certain cultures. It's not that bad either. I mean, I'm not much of a cooked fish guy. I prefer sushi personally, kind of a heritage thing, but it's not that bad.
I love it.
Juggernaut, can we see your silver medal?
The tuna steak.
Everyone just wants to ruin my like of the word steak, don't you? Now the only steak I like is the wooden one. You and your tuna steak. Now, here's the thing. I know that tuna steak can be very filling. I know it can also be very expensive.
Yeah.
But it's also very good.
I don't get
for medium. But if it's medium rare, with that pink in the middle and just this little bit on the outside, that's the only way to really eat tuna steak.
You want to say something, girl?
down in China, you can actually get like two decent sized tuna steaks for like less than $15. That's not horrible.
$15.
Yeah, less than 15.
You're talking to a guy who went to Aldi's once, saw a steak on sale for like $4, and still said it was too expensive. My wife will vouch for it. She will vouch for it. Well, I will go with my silver medalist. There's also another tenderloin. You guys will see that I do like tenderloins. I like tender meats, actually. But it's venison.
Gotcha.
And I can only really enjoy it if I have a sweet and hot sauce. Like Gourmet Warehouse's Che Jalapeno barbecue sauce. I want it to bite and bite. I want to be able to bite it and bite back. Necro, can I get your silver?
Well, my silver is better than your bronze because it's the same as your bronze, but ranked higher.
Which one, though?
Well, I gotta go with you on this. But for taking pork and beef brisket.
And I'm not gonna lie, you gotta love it. The problem with brisket is it's too good. Juggernaut, the moment of truth. Give me your gold medal.
Beef short rib.
Ooh, short rib is good. Not gonna lie.
Beef short ribs in a homemade Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce.
And it's the only way I'll drink. The only way I'll have Dr. Pepper if I turn it into a barbecue sauce too. Neck over here shaking his brow. Now before we get into my number one, I do want to say that there are 3 runners up in my list. So those 3 runners are chicken nuggets. Because dear Lord, who doesn't like themselves a chicken nugget?
True.
On top of that, chicken wings. Because it could, I know it was. And number 4, jerky. Jerky. It doesn't matter what kind of jerky. I like jerky.
I figured that would be your number one.
The reason I can't put those 3 is I consider them all to be really good. I consider them to be snack foods. Whereas the rest of my list has been nothing but delicious foods. Also, I would like to put, I know it is not officially meat, but I am going to put on there tofu. Because you can season that with anything and make it taste like anything. So, you know, I may not look it, I may pretend to be a carnivore all the time, but I eat Taco Bell too. Tofu is in the menu, you can't see it. So let's go for my gold medal. For my gold medal, I'm going back to the only animal I've ever hunted that has hunted me back. In fact, not only an animal that has hunted me back, but pinned me in a tree until it was shot by somebody else. Boar. Boar is so good, especially the ribs. Boar ribs and a sweet garlic sauce, maybe even a sweet and sour garlic sauce. Because I had mine Bayou style, which had a kick and a sweet at the same time. I like it personally, but they homemade that sauce, so I can't vouch for that. But it's so good. It cooks, and you'd think, oh, it just tastes like ham. No, boar does not taste like ham. Boar tastes good. That's why it's above one on my list. Now, and also in my list, I'll just put sushi there because, you know, sushi's raw fish. I like raw fish better. Neko, what is your gold medal? Gold.
Well, yeah, unlike the brisket, we share the same.
Uh-oh.
It takes my number one.
Boar ribs?
Probably jerky or burgers, actually.
Oh.
But I do enjoy any kind of part of the boar.
Right. Now push the button below. Now grab and draw. One second. It'll think you bought it. And you're dragging it into your inventory. So you can go back to buy mode. Back up. Buy mode. Like that. And you should be able to drag them into your inventory. Where's your inventory box? Sorry. There you go. So, those are our top 10 favorite meats. And let me tell you something. They're just delicious.
Yeah.
Except for the amount of the word steak that I saw on these lists. They're all delicious. And by the way, you can't fight me. I don't like steak. I'm sorry.
Fuck you.
Here's the thing. I like cheese. I like cheese steaks, but I hate steak. I can't figure it out. I will down a cheese steak before I will eat the steak that the cheese steak is grounded from. You want to fight me over it? Fight me over it. If you want to be argumentative, be argumentative. I still love you. But steak, you know what I'm talking about? What?
But good cheesesteak. Ribeye steak with the cheese whiz.
Yes. Yes.
What should I go? I heard there was a Philly cheesesteak place somewhere. I think in Walmart.
We used to have one, but now it's 309 people.
No, but I heard that one gang.
Well, it's going into your Walmart, everybody. Not my Walmart.
That's the McDonald's out then.
But too, McDonald's been out there.
Walmart, the Walmart, a couple months, I believe.
For like every year.
Yeah.
But last time you been to our Walmart?
To our Walmart, it's been a while. To the local Walmart, it's been almost every day.
I meant to our Walmart. Why do you hate that?
Okay, so this was our top 10 meat list. Now, next Wednesday, we'll be bringing a new list. This time, Juggernaut's the picker. Juggernaut, what's the top 10 list next week going to be?
10 pizza creations.
Woo! Pizza creations. I like that. Well, folks, it's hot. I haven't slept in days. Necro looks like he's about to. So we will catch you in the future. Have yourselves a wonderful one. Peace out, everybody. Wait a second. Wait a second. Reversing that. I'm Couch UK.
I'm not for me.
Juggernaut Jared.
I am making horrible mistakes. We will see you all in the future.
Like it.
Like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Just kidding. I'm peace out, everybody. You have nothing. You get nothing. And you can't make me think is good because you can't cook it for me. Ha! Peace out, everybody.